Welcome back. 2025, we're going to kick this thing off. Let's talk about ARs a little bit. I think the climate is right. We've had years of demonization and misinformation of this particular platform. So today what I decided to do is Rodney and I put some of our guns on the table. We want to talk to you about ARs. And for those of you that are just completely oblivious as to the platforms, the media has been shooting you a lot of misinformation, but the AR stands for all-purpose rifle for me. Because on this table here, what you have is various ARs set up for various different situations. We got the hunting, we got the target shooting, we've got the self-defense, you got the hunting medium game, and then you got a hunting big game, which is actually AR-10, not AR-15. And those of y'all that didn't know it, AR-10 is more powerful than an AR-15 because it shoots the .308 caliber. But what I want to tell you, and then kind of bring it into perspective, look at the AR as somebody saying an SUV, okay? And the different calibers that they shoot, you look at that as the different type engines you can get in an SUV. You can get an SUV over in Europe, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder. Then, you know, those of you that consider Hummers, you know, SUVs or whatever, look at the power range you can get along with those and some of the larger Suburbans and so forth. Sort of the same thing. So if somebody said, you got a Suburban, and that Suburban is just general class, you'd be like, what type of Suburban, whatever. Same thing with this. ARs, same way. You got different calibers. You can get an AR-15 that shoots .22 long rifle. And then you go all the way up the spectrum, and you can get them for hunting big game. Now, there are a few daredevils out there that say they'll hunt dangerous game with the high-end ARs. Not me. I'm a 338 Lapore and higher when it comes to dangerous game. But these platforms are modular as well. I also want to address that. They say, well, it's a weapon of war. You know, you hear a lot of people crying about it's a weapon of war. No, it's a weapon of what you're going to use it for. What we have here, I got one set up here on this table. This is a designated Varmit night rifle. It has thermal imaging on it. Shoot coyotes at night with it. Other predators. Feral hogs. I can't even use this during the daytime to hunt with because it's got thermal optics on it. And it shoots a caliber 25-45. This caliber is a good varmint to medium game caliber. Over here, this is a 350 Legend. Now this 350 Legend here is kind of like my spare rifle for my guests when I'm guiding. If one of their weapons break down, I give them this 350 Legend, and it is a verified, proven deer cartridge. The magazine that comes with this holds, I think I got a 5-round magazine for this. Okay, over here, we've got the 6.5 Grendel. Another multi-purpose round that a lot of guys actually deer hunt with. Over here, 6.8 SPC. Now I want to, pay tribute to this. This is the first hunting platform that I bought my son because low recoil, adjustable stop that could grow with him, you know, over the years. And this barrel was handcrafted by the late great Arnold Dew out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Great armorer. And we miss him, but this is one of Arnold Dew's barrels on here. So we've talked about the hunting. I'm over here now with one of the self-defense ones. This is a restricted Daniel Defense Mark 18. Okay, I've got a suppressor on it, and this is more of a self-defense, home defense, CQB, and defense weapon. And it serves its purpose. Would not be hunting with this. Okay, another self-defense is this 300 Blackout. This is also a restricted one, SBR, compact defense weapon. Okay, and then on the table here is my big game hunting AR, and it is a AR-10 that shoots the .308 caliber. You know, what people commonly refer to is the AR-15, the 5.56. This is the AR-10 right here, much larger, .308 hunting rifle. And that HK 308 platform, MR762, it shoots in line with the accuracy of any of my bolt action rifles. Matter of fact, this is a sub MOA. So you can take these things, make them modular, customize them for various uses. And the military led the way on this, along with other things, like your cell phone, text messaging, medical technology, satellite messaging. A lot of that stuff started with the military and bled over into the civilian world. Now, as far as the demonization of the AR, unfortunately, it's been the weapon of choice of some, not all, but some mass shooters. At the same time, it's been the weapon of choice for a lot of first responders. And I tell people all the time, the police carry these not for your protection, but for their own. And if there's a critical incident and they show up, they're carrying these. So if you're your own first responder, which most of us often are, why not have something similar? None of these weapons on the table are fully automatic. They operate with each time you pull the trigger, there's a shot. Fully automatic means you pull the trigger and there's multiple shots, 3 or more shots coming out. But that's not the case, but the media, the uneducated media, will lead you to believe otherwise. And had a conversation with one of our local media experts out of Raleigh, W blank L, that's what I'll say. We were talking about these, and it's like, why would somebody need one of these? I say, well, we don't live in a country of needs. If you want one, if you properly train, safely secure. What's the problem? If you're qualified to own something like this, because these are great for hunting, coyote, hogs, deer, other game, and self-defense. This Daniel Defense Mark 18 is a excellent force multiplier. If you live out on a rural property and you got 2, 3, 4 individuals wishing to do you harm, this is a force multiplier. It will it will exceed the threat that you are faced with. And especially if you're properly trained and know how to properly operate these type systems. But I just wanted to talk to some people about these. If you're interested in the AR platform, I highly encourage you to go to your local sporting goods stores or tactical stores and talk to them about the vast capabilities and accessories and so forth that you can get for these platforms. But they are estimated to be somewhere about 60 million of these ARs and AR-10s floating around in the United States in the hands of responsible owners. Now, if they were really a problem, you would definitely know it. But check your FBI statistics and you will see that these platforms here are used in less than 4% of the violent crime that we experience in this country. So read up, become knowledgeable, talk to some experts, and enjoy these platforms because they really have a lot to offer and will benefit you if you're in need of one. I would rather have one and never need it than to need one and never have it. Okay? I think that's all for now, but we'll be coming to you with a lot more videos here very soon. Wild turkey season's about to fire up, and we're excited, but thanks for watching, and fire up the comments. I welcome the comments. Talk to you soon.